Okay, let's move, ladies and gentlemen, shall we get my final guest out this evening? Before we get to our music, first, let's him flex his muscles once again in Fast and Furious.
Right behind you!
Tom, head to the tunnel. Let's use the tunnel.
Get out of here, Brian.
On a Friday night, muscly men shooting each other. That's what I want to see, driving cars. Here he is, it's Vin Diesel. Sit yourself down. Vin Diesel for your viewing pleasure. Vin, great to meet you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I met you briefly many, many years ago. I was doing a very brief interview for one of the other movies, but it's great to see you back, and it's great to see you back in the Fast Furious type of movie.
Yeah.
Because I like that kind of thing. It's a fun film. It must be exciting to make, isn't it?
A lot of fun to make. Took us 8 years to return to this film.
Why so long? Because you made the first one, you weren't in the second one, you're in the third one, but blink and you miss you. Right? You're in it for just a couple of seconds, and then you're back. So what made you change your mind?
For me, it took me 8 years because the script wasn't right the first 2 times. And I guess I think of sequels in the way that Francis Ford Coppola would think of them.
So after The Godfather, don't make Godfather 2 until you get it right.
Right.
You have the deepest voice of anyone I've ever met. And I've spent time with Barry White. That's a deep, mother-loving voice you've got.
Yeah. I used that voice for the Iron Giant.
Oh yeah, the cartoon movie. You're in there. But when did is this a voice you've cultured, or did it just break? And is this naturally the way you speak, or have you learned to speak more like that? You know.
I've learned to speak.
Well, I mean, I could do it for a minute or two, and then I'd get a sore throat.
Well, when I did Iron Giant, my voice was in pain because I had to really get to a guttural place. And
I loved that film. That's a great cartoon.
do
Really nice
like
piece of work.
rock, dree, you know, get as low as
Does your chest vibrate when you do that?
the world vibrates. For me.
What age were you when it happened then? When did it break for you?
I was 15.
So you went to bed,
voice.
normal voice, good night, Mum, and then came down.
My eggs, Vinny hungry. We make a food party.
I used to call my friends, and when I was 15, their mothers would say, would confuse me with someone they were dating or something. And say,
Wow.
You have a sexy voice. Oh my God, is this you?
Oh, that would come in handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Because it's kind of, I guess, to an extent, it's your calling card in some ways when you're acting. People know that voice, obviously the way you look as well, and you're a pretty in-shape guy, but the voice is a big
The voice gives me away. I could, if I'm in disguise, like for fun, or if I'm creating a character, I could run around New York City and as a bike messenger, all covered up. And then the second I talk, people are like, that's Vin.
Yeah. The voice is clear. But it's once again, I like the way it sounds. The first time I saw you in a movie was in the film Pitch Black, where you play Riddick for the first time. And this is, if you've seen it, I love this. It's a great boys' movie. It's an action monsters, and they only come out at night, and you've got weird eyeballs and stuff like that.
Right.
It's got everything you need in a film, and the voice, of course, and it really works in that picture, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my favorite characters to play. David Toohey, the director, is almost finished with the next script.
So you're going to do a third one?
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. The second one was great, but it went on a bit too long. Do you not agree?
That was a fun one because I got to produce that.
Oh, well, all the more reason for me to say how much I enjoyed it and how I thought it was the perfect length.
I actually came over here to get Judi Dench So I
Not
went,
out here. He came over here for the movie. She's in the second movie, of course.
she's in.
Is she going to be in the third one as well?
I would love her to be.
Oh. But yeah, so you definitely do that. You know when you're going to start doing that?
I think we're going to start early next year.
Good. I'm really looking forward to it. And you did some video games based on that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. I was always ashamed about the fact that I was a gamer.
So when you were a youngster, you were a gamer, but not video games. Were they?
I like video games. Well, initially when I was younger, I played a game called Dungeons and Dragons.
I know that game. That is the game for essentially young skinny boys who never get a girlfriend. No. You weren't part of that troop, were you?
You're right, I'm not.
But you used to like the D&D action.
Loved the D&D.
But you know, this is what's interesting is people, I think, when they look at you, they would immediately think kind of a tough guy, kind of a no-nonsense. You imagine he'd be into sport, maybe into cars.
Sure.
You wouldn't think that you had a big Dungeons and Dragons habit to feed.
That's right.
And yet, still, I bet you get the board out occasionally, above the dust off and roll the die and pretend you're a goblin.
Yeah, essentially. It was great fun. It was, like I said, the creativity. I mean, exercising your creativity as an artist is important for anyone. And to play a game at that time. Now it's massive multiplayer online games. It's like World of Warcraft.
Do you play those games ever?
But how could you not?
What level are you in World of Warcraft?
Oh, I'm deadly.
What level are you? Bring it on, Diesel.
Oh my God, guys.
I'll tell you what you're looking at right here. You're looking at a level 7 dwarf.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's a very low level, I should point out, but I haven't had a lot of time. My wife is a level 80. Yeah, you're right to look amazed.
Level 80 what?
I don't know. She's green and rides a spectral tiger.
Oh my God, he's not kidding.
No.
Seriously, he's not kidding.
Why would I joke about...
No, this is really, really, really serious.
This is what we call serious shiz in the world of...
So she's at 80th level.
80th level.
And
she's taken on
green?
she's even dealt with the wrath of the Lich King already.
Oh my God, Jonathan, may I please?
Thank you. I'll send your best wishes to her.
Oh my God! Wow.
Vin, when I told friends you were coming on, a lot of ladies are out there, and quite a few fellas all got very excited about the thought that Vin Diesel was going to be here. You have that following, you have that effect on people. You're certainly not unaware of that, I'm sure. You take advantage of that ever, Mr. Diesel? Okay, next question. Vin, I have with me, I hope you wouldn't mind partaking in a small experiment here. I have with me, in this canister here, some weapons-grade helium, okay? And I have a balloon, a fresh balloon, okay? And I'll show you how this works. You ever done this before?
Well, show me how it works.
Okay, now, here you go. You listen to my voice. This is like a normal man's voice, not super deep like yours, not super high like a girl or a baby or a lady or a rock star, like a normal voice. Have a listen to it in a minute after this. This is me speaking normally. Hello, good morning, how are you? I'd like to order some pizza, please. That's a normal voice.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is me under the influence of this substance. Okay, and I would say, hello, I'd like, I'd like a pizza, please. What's wrong with you?
You want to try some of this action? Clean balloon. Let's do a little bit of, Vin au natural.
Uh-oh.
What are you going to say? Give us a little
I
bit
have
of...
no idea what I'm going to say. Now you inhale this.
Take all that down, okay, and then... Inhale.
And this is legal.
So suck it all in, and then let's say a few words. Say a few words.
If I medicine...
But Vern Troyer's in the room.
If I medicined you, I'd make a brain tumor look like a birthday present.
Vin Diesel, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
What a treat. Thank you, Vin. Fabulous. You want to stay for the music?
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Okay.
He's going to stay and watch the band, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you here, Vin.
All right.